Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to create your very own in-demand virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 33, the startup costs for virtual assistants.
Yeah, I'm really pleased we're talking about this because I'm seeing it a lot in VA networking groups. People think they have to have the best, shiniest, most expensive of everything before they launch, before they start putting themselves out there and getting clients. And it's so not the case.
I think people find it easier to do all of these things and get really set up before they step outside their comfort zone, because that's the really comfortable stuff, is getting things all tinkering in the background and getting things all set up and all completely ready. But that honestly, it's just going to stall your progress to becoming a virtual assistant.
It is. So let's talk about, we've got a relatively really short list of must-haves, the things that you will have to pay for when you're first starting out, but this list is super, super short. We've got a laptop, a phone, internet access, antivirus, the Office suite, and the last things is, if you know what your business name is going to be called, then we'd also recommend you buy that domain name and set yourself up a professional email address. But if you don't know what you're going to officially call your business, then you don't need those two things.
Yeah. And how short is that list?
Boom. 5-second list.
Honestly, just the Office suite to begin with, where you have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, in case clients use that. Well, it's highly likely that every client is going to send you one of those documents. You need to be able to view it and edit it. But honestly, it's that short: laptop, internet, mobile phone, antivirus. That's it. Because there are other things that are free that you will also need, right, Sam?
Yeah. So our list of things that you should have when you first start out, but you don't have to pay for, you get it for absolutely nothing, are LastPass. So to protect your passwords and those of the clients that when they are giving you their passwords, social profiles. So it costs nothing to set up your social media accounts. But even then, don't let that hold you back from launching. Really, just start off with LinkedIn. That's all you need to start with and go from there. But it's free. Canva's next on our list. Yes, Canva has a paid version, but to start off with, just go with the free version. It has got everything you need. An Excel spreadsheet. When you are first starting out and you don't have reoccurring revenue, you've got one or two clients, just keeping track of those finances on an Excel spreadsheet is more than sufficient. Yep. And finally, Zoom to do your discovery calls, your free consultations, catching up with clients. Zoom, free version, boom.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have a laptop, which I highly recommend a laptop, because it's way more portable, then you're going to have a camera on your laptop. Every laptop comes with one. So yeah, that's definitely our recommendation. Get a laptop. I mean, that's it. Honestly, that is it. And we see a lot of virtual assistants not launching, not getting their first client, not building relationships, not finding those clients because what are they thinking that they have to have ready and done, Sam?
Oh, this is the frustrating bit. They think they need to have a huge, massive website out in the world before that they can start, promoting their services. You do not need a website to start off with, 100%. And in fact, if you even attempt to do a website before you've even got your first client or even your first 6 clients, you're going to have real difficulty with your messaging because you're not going to know. You're not going to know what it is that you want to do at that point. Not really. You learn as you go.
Yeah, and you don't have to have a website. Like, clients can find you It's not like clients find you organically when you first start. It's all
Right.
about you putting yourself out there and reaching out to your existing network and letting them know what you're doing now. And so no one's going to find you on a website, even if you created one and had it live. It's going to take time to do that. So don't do that. Don't put that time in up front when you should actually be reaching out to people. And if people want to go and see you online, then use your LinkedIn profile as your first website.
Yes.
We also see VAs agonizing over their logo,
Yeah.
spending money on a logo, or trying to do it themselves. You just don't need the logo to begin with. It's you. You're your business in the beginning. Just put yourself out there, and you are the business to begin with. They also want to create their business cards and,
Yeah.
get them delivered and, wait. They can't go to their first networking event, or they can't reach out to people until they have that business card. Honestly, a digital business card is a real thing now, and it's called your LinkedIn profile. So when you're connecting with someone at a networking event, just say that when they say, "Hey, have you got a business card?" Say, "I don't do business cards, but I have a LinkedIn profile. Let's connect." So you grab out your phone, you put the person straight in, and you connect with them. Then they have all of your details. It's really, really not necessary to have a business card. It doesn't make you
No.
a business owner when you get a business card.
Oh, really? No,
What
I
else,
agree.
Sam?
What else? Professional headshots.
Mm.
You do not need professional headshots when you're first starting out. Gosh, I can't even tell you how long did it take me to get my first one?
You got it
5
like
five
last
years. Yeah, 5.5
earlier
years.
this year.
Yeah. So you don't need it. Yes, it's lovely to have, but you do not need it. It is in professional headshots, unless you've got a buddy that is a photographer that can take really good, and cheap, might give you mates rates. They can be really expensive, really expensive. Why would you be wanting to pay for that before you've even got any clients, when you don't even know if this is going to be a feasible thing for you?
Yeah. 'Cause
Waste of money.
your first client is highly likely to be someone that you already know, you've already worked with, someone in your current network. They don't need to see a professional headshot of you to know, like, and trust you enough to engage your services. The other one that we see quite a bit is virtual assistants thinking that they want to be certified or have some sort of qualification first before launching their business.
Yeah.
And honestly, all that comes down to is self-doubt. They think that having a qualification or a certification is going to then make them feel confident enough to get that first client, or, valid. But absolutely not. That's just your self-doubt talking. You should absolutely jump in and reach out to people in your existing network and find those first clients without that.
Yeah, I mean, your experience and your skills that you have brought to the table, that will be more than enough.
Mm-hmm. All right. That honestly is such a short list, but it really is all that you need in the beginning. There's no point going and buying more subscriptions and getting
Mm-mm.
everything that you need right from the very start. It's just not necessary. Honestly, put the time and effort in the beginning into getting those first few clients. Then once you've got that revenue, that's when you can then start to improve the professionalism of your business and do the other things. And honestly, if you don't do that, it's just going to hold you back. Thanks to everyone for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the Savvy School website to check out the amazing members club and find more free resources.
You can find us at savvyschool.co.nz.